Hey everyone, how's it going? Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, where it is right now and where I expect it to go. Obviously, we're on a bit of a red day. Again, 4% today. We were down yesterday as well. We are looking at the daily chart here on Bitcoin. Now, a couple of things to keep in mind. One, we're still in an uptrend. If we take a look at where Bitcoin is, where it's going to go, it's still generally trending up right now. Now, we still have a lot of lines of support to hold before we really are in any sort of dangerous territory. We're going to be talking about all about those lines of support here. So if you do like this content, go ahead and give me a like. Obviously, here to help you calm down through all the crashes and drops here. So I do want to preface this as well. Last time I said there wasn't much to worry about until we hit critical levels. This happened, right? And then we went down in here. So a lot of this seems reminiscent of that, but I want to keep everyone's heads together that we don't necessarily have to capitulate down into a couple of bearish months. I really don't think that that's going to be a reality. And I mean, anything is possible. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't predict where these markets are going to go. I'm just going to give you a best estimate of what's going to happen in the near term. So, and again, in near term, much harder than long term talks. When we're talking about a market peak in 2022, I can at least say that with a bit more confidence than I can with any near-term price movement. So just keep that in mind when you're listening to my TA and when you're looking at the charts and you're analyzing your positions yourself. But I do think that Bitcoin is going to hold the level at some point. Now, what levels are they? So you might notice that there's a line right there in the screen, and obviously we have two lines. So the white line here is our trend, right? This is our trend from every time that Bitcoin has bounced up and kind of recovered. So we see that this happened down here in March, that big drop in March, the COVID drop. And then again, we retested this line before going back up. This is when a lot of people thought that Bitcoin was about to go down. And of course, Bitcoin ended up shooting up into a bull market, and a lot of people were left in the dust in this period of time. So there was one big time. We moved up to this huge pump that basically outpaced all other bull markets except for the first initial ones. And then we did drop. We dropped in that capitulation going down, Elon Musk giving our energy FUD that happened, and it ended up going down all the way to the bottom here at roughly 30,000, below 29,000. So give or take in that range. We did bounce above that. So getting to our ultimate low, we bounced above that, hit our 52,000, which we've talked about a lot on this channel, that we need to be above 52,000 to be bullish. Hit our 52,000, got rejected, and then went back down to our trend line here at roughly 40,000. And then now we picked it back up. We were able to pump back up to roughly 69,000, got rejected at 69,000. So looking at that, what's going to happen? Where are we going to go next? I mean, again, I'm going to preface, I don't truly know. I can just make my best guesstimate of where we're going to go. Now, I do think we have a lot of support sitting at the 52,000, considering how long we've been up there for at least a couple of weeks since early October 5th. So about October 5th that we've been out in this zone. So we have a lot of support where we are. If we take a look at something like the Elliott correction, take the moves. So we did go up here, hit our retracement point or rejection point, and then hit our trend line, went back up to the 69,000 level. Where are we going to go next? I do think most likely we're going to hit a convergence, but most likely it's going to be around the 52,000 mark that we're going to hit and find support at. And as you can see, matches up perfectly with our trend line that we drew. And then most likely into, say, December, we could see something like an 87 to 90 $1,000 Bitcoin, give or take, if we do find support at the 52,000. Now, of course, if we don't find support at the 52,000, there's always the possibility of a further drop down into a little bit of a longer time frame. Now, I do think the first scenario, obviously this scenario being the most likely, considering where we are and where the chart could take us. But I don't want to talk in absolutes because we can absolutely go further down. I do want to be careful though, because I do think there are some levels that we just won't see. And one big level would be that 30,000 level. We've shown support at that 30,000 level a number of times, wicked down to it a number of times through our big drop. We talked about 30,000 more. 32,000 was my number specifically. So we've talked about this number before. So will we get down to this level? Will we go that low? I don't think that we're going to see something that low. Most likely, again, I think we'll hold support at 52,000. If we lose at 52,000, it's not all lost, because we still have our $42,000 level that we can still hold at. So if we can hold at the 52, it's pretty bullish for Bitcoin. Where it's going to go in the market cycle, I'm pretty excited for where it's going to go. If we do hit 42,000, we then have to get above 52,000 again to be a little bit more bullish on everything. It'll be a little bit more of a bearish outcome, but not quite as bearish as, say, this drop here that we dealt with, and then not nearly as bearish as if it potentially hit down to the $30,000 range, which I don't think that we're going to do. Again, anything is possible, but most likely we're going to find some level of support and make our way back up at some point. Now, again, we could also be in preparation for a December capitulation or a December sell-off, mainly because everyone saw it back in 2017. That's when the market dip was in December of 2017. So people just might think, hey, I'm going to sell because the market's going to do exactly the same thing that it did last year. I just stress caution. You shouldn't take yourself completely out of the market. I'm expecting, if that sell-off happens, I'm expecting the market to go up. Again, not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you advice in any way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to tell you exactly why I'm making the decisions I'm making. And I think if we do see a December sell-off, it's more or less emotion driven rather than driven by the charts or anything else. I do think there's significant evidence of this, that we're going to lengthen in this market cycle. So if we do see a December sell-off, I'm going to stick it out and hang in the market. That's me personally. I'm not telling you what to do. I'll end the video off with a bit of an Acala update. Acala has won the Polkadot Parachain auction with 32 million DOT staked. A fantastic number. We saw a bunch of DOT getting staked in the last couple of days of that. A huge amount of DOT. But there was a lot of traction for the project. I'm excited to see where Acala is going to go. For the people that were asking, one, am I going to make videos on the Acala platform? Absolutely, most definitely. I'll be making guides and showing you where I'm putting my liquidity and everything else. You don't need to follow me. You shouldn't follow me. I'm just going to show you so you know what to do. Another question people were asking, where can I get my rewards, or can I see my rewards? Just keep in mind, if you do go to the Acala site, I'll link the link down in the description below, so you can click on that. It'll show you your rewards if you connect your Polkadot.js wallet. So all you have to do is hit check rewards, put your Polkadot.js address in there, and it'll show you exactly what your rewards are. You won't have access to the rewards until the Acala system is live, so that's why you don't see it in your wallet just yet. So as soon as Acala is live and the DeFi platform is available, you'll be able to see all the rewards that you had in the details. Obviously, some rewards are vested, and your DOT is going to be replaced with LC DOT for the time being, because your DOT is locked up for the 2 years in the crowdfund loan. But that doesn't mean that you can't still use the LC DOT to play with the system and earn some money. So we will be talking all about that when we get to that point. Hopefully this video helped you kind of understand exactly where we are in the market, what my thinking is, I guess, in the market. If you did like this video, go and give me a like and subscribe to the channel for more crypto news and content. And of course, happy hodling.